Hello, I'm Mitch Hanley from Hive, and welcome to this webinar today about Fixflo and maintenance tools, setup and usage. So, in this webinar today, I'm going to provide an introduction to the Fixflo and maintenance management tool on Hive. I'll show you ways you can flag items for maintenance, different types of issues that can be flagged for maintenance. I'll show you how you can send issues to your Fixflo account if you have one. I'll show you how maintenance issues appear on your completed reports, how you can manage your maintenance issues on the maintenance tools section on your Hive account, how to add the free Fixflo integration onto your account. I'll show you how the Fixflo integration works exactly, and how do you change your Fixflo settings. So, why do we have the maintenance management tool and the free Fixflo integration? So, although we're not a maintenance management platform, we do see it's a key crossover between the two when creating reports. So we try and make it as easily manageable for you as possible while creating your reports. It's also an effective tool to help you make sure the property is maintained during the tenancy. You can also manage maintenance costs effectively and efficiently. So as you can see on the example on the right hand side, you can put in a cost and that can be managed on the Hive account as well. If you have a Fixflo account, you can use our completely free integration and send issues to your Fixflo account instantly. And you can clearly see if issues have been resolved when completing your reports in the future. So, what are the ways you can flag items for maintenance? So let me just jump to my account, Hive account. So there's three main areas where items can be flagged up for maintenance. The first one I'm going to show you is on a check-in report. So if you use our paperless process and send your check-in report or normal inventory report to the tenant for some feedback, the tenant can provide feedback on your report. If they do that, then your report will go orange, and that means you need to respond. So in this example here, I'm going to respond to the tenant's comments. Just so you know, there is a more detailed webinar about the paperless process on our Hive dashboard. So do keep an eye out for that one. So when responding to the tenant's comments and you agree with their comments, you can flag the issue for maintenance here. So say for example here, the tenant has noted that there's some cracks to the ceiling in the corner of the room. You can see the photographs accordingly, and you can flag that for maintenance. So you can say it needs repairing, you can flag who the responsibility is and add in a cost, but I'll go in more detail about this later on. And you can also send it to Fixflo. Again, I'll show you more detail about that later on. The second way you can flag items for maintenance is during your routine interim visit. So on this example here, I'm just going to jump into this report. And if you notice that there's a problem with the radiator, again, you can add the item into your interim report. You can say that some dents and scratches. And you'll notice on your interim reports, you can also flag it for maintenance as well. Again, just choose the relevant options. And again, I'll go into more detail about this later on. The final way you can record maintenance issues is on checkout reports. Exactly the same as an interim visit. So again, if you notice an item that needs repairing, you would add the item or go into the specific item. And as you scroll down, you can flag that item for maintenance as well. So they're the main ways you can flag items for maintenance on Hive. So what are the different types of issues that can be flagged for maintenance? So let me just jump back to the account. So when flagging items for maintenance, you'll notice a little drop down here, which says please select. So when you select that, you can choose that the item is missing the item is missing and needs replacing, the item needs replacing, item needs cleaning, item needs repairing, item needs repairing and cleaning, or the items left behind required removal. Just select the relevant option which relates to the relevant maintenance issue in question. And you can also flag the responsibility as well. So whether it's the tenant's responsibility, the landlord's, the insurer's, not applicable, or other. Again, just choose the relevant one and this will appear on your completed report. So, how do you send issues to your Fixflo account? I'll go into more detail later on about how to add the Fixflo add-on onto your account. But in a nutshell, Fixflo are a specialist maintenance platform and we have a free integration with them. So when your account is integrated with the Fixflo account, you can send those issues instantly to your Fixflo account. So I'm going to show you an example here. So if you was out in the field and conducting a report and you notice that there are some picture hooks or nail marks in the wall, for example. I'm just doing this as an example. You can use more explicit maintenance issues if you wish. So when you're out in the field, you'll take a photo of those issues, you'd record those accordingly. So as the inspector, I'm just taking pictures of those issues just now, and they'll get loaded into my report. You can change the condition and cleanliness accordingly. And now I'm going to flag it for maintenance. So in this case, I'm going to say this item needs repairing. I'm going to say it's the tenant's responsibility, and I'm going to add in an optional remedial cost as well. When the account has been integrated with Fixflo, you'll notice at the bottom, it will say send to Fixflo. If you tick yes, and then you click save and continue, that will automatically get sent to your Fixflo account. I'll go into more detail later on about whether you can send issues one by one or by per report. You'll also notice here that it says link property now. Again, I'll go into more detail about that later on. But when your account's been integrated, you'll be able to link this property where the report's been created for to your Fixflo account. So how does maintenance issues appear on completed reports? So I'm just going to head back to my account now. And here's a report I have completed earlier on. So I've got a checkout report where I have raised some maintenance issues. When the report's been completed, it will appear at the top of your checkout report in this case. On individual reports, it will also appear the same. So I'm just going to download this report. And you'll see at the top, it will say maintenance action required. So in this case, the ceiling and the walls are issues that need maintenance action required. You can see who is responsible, what needs repairing or what the issue is, and a remedial cost as well. So that will appear on the front page of your inspection report. And also, as you scroll down and go to that specific item, it will also be highlighted as well under the specific room. So in this case, the ceiling, you can see that there's clearly a maintenance issue and it's clearly highlighted on your completed report as well. So that's how it shows on your completed report. How can you manage maintenance issues on the maintenance tools section on your account? So as mentioned earlier, although Inventory Hive is predominantly a reporting platform, we can see how there's a close relationship with raising maintenance issues. So we try and make it as easy as possible for you to manage your maintenance issues. So on your account, you'll notice at the top, it will say tools. If you click on there, it will say maintenance management. This will take you to the holding pen of where all your maintenance issues will go when they've been raised. So I've got two examples here. So as you can see, all the maintenance issues will get listed on this page as and when you raise them on Inventory Hive. Even if they get sent to Fixflo, they'll also get sent to your maintenance section on your account as well. This is also completely free, so there's no add-ons. It's just automatically loaded up onto your account. When managing these, you can clearly see the property address, a reference number, the tenant name, the room type, the item, and the item description as well. You can also see photographs of the issue. And as you scroll along, you can see the type of repair, replace, or cleanliness action required. So again, if you want to send to Fixflo, you can just tick that button here on the right and send this to Fixflo. But on the maintenance section, if you tick them, you can also export these to a CSV. So I'm just going to tick these and show you how that works now. So I'm just going to export this to a CSV. And the whole point of this is, so if you have, say, a contracted handy person or a maintenance management team, you can download these issues in one CSV spreadsheet, have a look at them, in this case here, and you can attach this on email and send it to the relevant person. So that's one of the nice features we've got on Inventory Hive. So you can export any issues into a CSV and send them to the relevant person. Once issues have been rectified, you can also tick to resolve them. So in this case here, let's say, for example, this issue has been resolved. So instead of exporting to a CSV, you can resolve the selected. If I click apply and then confirm, it will delete that issue off my account. So it's a really good platform to make sure all your maintenance issues are up to date. You can see what is outstanding, and it's a nice area to see as well of what issues need more attention as well. So how do you add the free Fixflo integration onto your account? So if you do have a Fixflo account, there is a free integration with Inventory Hive. And to do that, you just log into your account, and when you click on your name on the top right hand corner, you just click add-ons. Once you click there, on the left hand side, there are a number of add-ons you can include. And one of them is the Fixflo one. So if you tick Fixflo, because I've already got it added onto my account, it's already noted as purchased, but as mentioned, it's completely free. All you simply do is just click add, click to add on, and then go through the checkout process just like normal, and then the Fixflo will be added onto your account accordingly. Now, there is, if you want to learn how to actually integrate the two platforms together, what I recommend is clicking on the support section on your account. And this is a really nice area where you can search loads of issues you've got. And in this case, I'm going to search how to integrate Fixflo. So if I search that, how do I add and set up Fixflo integration? I want to click this. It will go through each step one by one of how to set up your Fixflo account on Inventory Hive. So yeah, so this is the best way to have a look on the support section and get your Fixflo account set up and integrated with Inventory Hive. So how does the Fixflo integration work? So in a nutshell, as showed earlier on the previous screen recording, as you're raising issues on your Inventory Hive and you send them to Fixflo, these get sent immediately to your Fixflo account. They can either be sent by two ways. So the first way is they can be sent instantly. So they can raise a Fixflo ticket one by one. So for every issue you raise within a report, it will create one ticket per report. But the only problem with that is that you'll probably have quite a lot of tickets on your Fixflo account to look through. So what we do recommend is when setting up your Fixflo account, on the settings section, which I'll show you later on, you can send Fixflo issues in one go as reports are completed. So let's say if you've got 10 issues at a property, it will just get sent in one ticket once the report has been completed, rather than 10 separate issues. So that's how the Fixflo integration works. It's done automatically, and as mentioned, it's completely instant when you send issues to Fixflo as well. So how do you change your Fixflo settings? So when you have set up your Fixflo integration, on the settings section, on the left-hand side, it will say Fixflo. And then this is where you can change your settings. So you can send issues to Fixflo when they've been raised, as mentioned previously. So every time an issue has been raised, it creates one ticket as they go along. Or what we recommend is send tickets upon report completion. You can choose to not group the issues. You can choose to one issue per report or one issue per room. So just choose the relevant options which are relevant or how you want your Fixflo account to be managed. That concludes the webinar today. But if you do have any more further questions, then do not hesitate to get in touch at support@propertyreporting.co.uk. Also, head over to the support channel where, as mentioned, you can search loads of articles such as how to create your Fixflo integration with Inventory Hive, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Also, do not hesitate to get in touch if you want a contact with Fixflo and possibly set up an account with them as well. So thanks for your time today, and any questions, just do not hesitate to get in touch. Cheers, guys.